One of the things I don't like, yeah, is idiots on road, yeah. For example, if you're turning to go somewhere, yeah, and you don't indicate. Like, for example, if I'm walking on the road, yeah, and I'm going to cross a road, I have to look to see if a car's going to turn into that road before I cross it, right? So what happens is a lot of these guys, yeah, they don't indicate. They don't put on their signal in their car. I don't know if they're turning it. So sometimes I have what's the word I'm thinking? An instinct that something's gonna happen. So sometimes I wait for the car to pass, and sometimes the cars just turn without indicating.
Do you know what you do?
I could have died.
Do you know what you do then? You whip out the AK, because obviously you've got one. This is in England. It's legal in this country.
Hey, you play too much Black Ops, man. You play too much COD.
I thought you were gonna say GTA, but you know, whip out the gun. Bam. You know that big thing. I mentioned it in the previous videos. That big thing. The inspector, you know that. Wait, what am I talking about? Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm obviously talking about that thing that he carries. So yeah, we're talking about drivers, yeah?
No, anything we don't like. Seeing as we've gone almost 10 minutes into the video, and we finally got into the subject.
It's on for 6 minutes. I said 6 videos.
This is officially the worst video we've done, bro.
No, it's the worst video. But the thing is, I'm actually trying.
Look, I'm gonna name one thing. Look, let's do this different. I'm gonna name one thing I think you don't like, and then you name one thing you think I don't like. Okay. I don't think you like algebra because you can't do it.
I could do algebra. You see me do it.
Yeah, but you don't look like you're good at it though.
Say that homework.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is, yeah, you don't look like you like it.
Oh no, I do it because it's like prison work, you know. You've got to do it, you know what I mean? Like, you can't progress in life, you know. Like you might get shot one day, and then you'll be like, what? Why am I getting shot? And you just be like, well, it's because it's part of your sentence.
All right, it's your turn. What the hell are you on
about? So should I mention something that you don't know?
Yeah.
He doesn't like video games.
I hate video games.
But yeah, he's played Skyrim. So
I like certain video games.
Listen,
I like certain video games at certain times in my life. When I'm not doing anything, I have nothing to do. Say I don't have no money, and I have to wait to a certain time of the month to get money. I play games. Why not? Okay. One thing I don't think you like is documentaries that educate you.
I could watch it, but I just don't. Now you see what? Yeah, I'm lazy. Yeah, like I can watch it, and I can attain a lot of information that's coming from it. It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just don't watch it in my spare time.
Yeah, but like.
But you're sad, so you watch it. I deserve a punch for that. I just beg you punch me. I feel bad for that.
He's okay. Oh, come on,
do you punch balls? I'm sorry, no, what the hell is that?
I do punch balls. Like, it makes your knuckles stronger.
Oh, man.
You asked me to punch you.
Jeez.
It's on camera. You asked me to punch you.
Police, if you're watching this, he's not my brother. He's some bummer. Listen,
I don't have the hat anymore. I don't look like a bomber, right? Alright.
Wait, no, that's racist, yeah. I've just mentioned to you as Jesus and a bomber. That don't link. That's if Jesus is a bomber.
Listen, like, there's a lot of people out there who love Jesus, right?
No, I'm not gonna get to go.
One thing I don't like, yeah, is Peking duck. I don't like Peking duck. One time I ordered Peking duck pizza by accident.
Peking duck, what's that?
Almost vomited in my own mouth.
What's that?
It was this Peking duck. It's a type of duck.
Oh, that's what you type.
Peking duck. It's Peking duck. It's disgusting.
What is it? What does it taste like?
Don't know. It tastes horrible, man.
How about dogs?
It tastes like soy sauce on pizza. Disgusting. Another thing I don't like is golf. Like the sport golf.
That's what you mean.
It's look. Come on, let's be real.
I like Tiger Woods. You know, you're the only guy I know.
You like Tiger Woods because of what?
He's the only guy that I know who plays golf. Like,
So that means you like golf, right?
I guess so.
He likes golf. I don't like any of the golfers because I don't like golf. In fact,
Oh wait, do you like basketball?
no.
Why? Explain why. Why don't you explain that?
The reason why I don't like it is, in the end of the day, you're passing a round ball to go in this round goal called this hoop, right? The reason why I don't like any sport, I don't like sports except boxing, because
Same here.
they don't put money in my pocket. They don't. Money has destroyed.
Wait, boxing
most-
puts money in your pocket.
I don't even watch boxing that much.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I just happen to like people bashing the hell out of each other. I like it. I don't know why.
What about MMA?
Nah,
Seriously?
it's boxing.
Okay.
But even boxing, I find boring. I can watch one or two. I mean,
That's what you mean by sports, man. It's just the same thing day in and day out.
look. Let me just say something. Yeah, like I think it's meaningless. Like, I think most sports are meaningless. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't change how you like. In the end of the day, do you own the team? Does the team even send you like a card saying, "Wow, thank you for supporting the team. We depend on your support." And why don't you pop in sometime?
No, they do one thing when they clap. Like, oh, thanks for spending so much of your money. Oh yeah, 100% profit. That type of thing. We're taking your money. No, like clapping it at the end of the match to the supporters. So you know they're giving a bit of love, even though they're not gonna get their monies back. Now the worst one, the worst one is, you're going to watch your football team, and then they lose 5-0, and you're away. So you basically say you're like from Tottenham. Let's say you support Tottenham, and then you go off to Manchester, and then you watch their match. Like you're there live. They lose. What happens after that? You gotta leave because you know them people who leave early. That is like, I cannot watch this. But it means A, you've just wasted your money. B, when I say one, you're wasting your money, and then second, that's a long journey home, innit? That these fans take long journeys, man, just to watch their football team. Like you gotta be committed. Even the ones that go abroad, the ones who travel.
Yeah.
Like you need money, man. Actually, no, the season ticket holders, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, they get discounts, but still, it's expensive, man. I respect the people.
But let's leave it there because I find football boring.
Oh yeah, I can.
I'm not gonna lie. It's boring,
Right,
man.
okay, next one.
Like, listen. There's only so many times you can watch a ball go from one end to the pitch to the other. Pass the ball, shoot the ball. I've seen every goal there has to be. From the halfway point, I've seen it all.
David Beckham's one.
Look, I'll only start watching football if they start hovering and flying like witches, and then the goal miraculously comes from flying. That's the only time I want to watch it. It's the same repetitive bullshit. Bullshit all. I'm telling you.
What else? Oh yeah, I've got one. TV in general. Like, let's say people go home from work. They're like, "Oh, I've had a tough day at work." So they switch on to EastEnders. Like, okay, I ain't gonna lie, I watch EastEnders here, but not to the passion of people who call up the actual BBC or is it Action Line?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, this happened and this happened." They talk about their problems over just what they just watched. Don't you think that's a bit sad? Like, spending your whole time just watching. Like, it's just sad, man. Like, people just get into these soaps just like so seriously. Like, they get into it, and then they're just like, "Wow, this is like my day in and day out." Like,
I think it's sad. Even though we do watch TV.
don't watch Home and Away, please. Just don't watch that.
But I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch nowhere near as much TV as I used to when I was young. Because I realize most of what's on TV, it lowers your IQ. You're not learning anything. If anything, you're learning how to cheat on your woman. You're learning how to kill someone. You know what I'm saying? It's all full of detective shows and families that are crazy.
And there's some things that you can watch at midnight as well.
Shut up. Look. Look. Hey, alright.
Indirect, isn't it? That was very indirect. In fact, I think people from America wouldn't understand what I just meant there.
I think they would.
You think so? Okay.
Come on, I mean, England and America.
No, I meant it's a channel. I mean, like, in terms of
No, I mean of
specific
course.
channels that's on at midnight. I'm not saying I watch them. I'm just
What I'm
saying
saying is every channel, like most countries have a channel that deals with porn. Like we're talking about porn, right?
Yeah, okay, indirect. Amsterdam.
I think they need to censor porn, man, because in a
Kids can just
no,
go
I mean on
straight
TV. I mean
Yeah,
a kid could just sneak downstairs and just watch porn at like midnight.
yeah, but 12-rated films have a bit of that, you know, a bit of porn.
that's not porn.
Okay, so not a bit of porn. Sorry, I meant a bit of nudity. A bit, but-
Let's change this. This is a bit weird.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm just saying, if you're a little kid and you're watching this, keep watching. Anyway, what else you saying?
What's the other things I don't like? I think the Olympics is waste of money.
Oh, well, that's just confirmation. West Ham have got anyway.
I just think the Olympics is.
Yeah.
That's what I think of the Olympics. I don't have nothing to say about it. We live in London, yeah. The Olympics came to London, and I have nothing to say about it.
I didn't go.
I
there
was
once.
in London.
I didn't even go there
I
once.
had nothing to say about it. It was.
Oh no! It provided us with a lot of traffic. That was annoying. But apart
Oh
from
yeah,
that-
thanks for leaving us with like empty buildings that was used for nothing.
No, West Ham are getting that ground. That, you know, the Olympic Park. They're gonna get in it I think next year. I don't know. I couldn't care less, to be honest. But I hope they get relegated. Scums.
Look, all I'm saying is, yeah, they painted the ghetto, yeah. I don't like calling it the ghetto, yeah. We call it the ends, yeah.
Your hometown.
We don't call it the hood. We call it the ends.
Your hometown.
And all the ends of London, yeah, in East London, they've tried to paint it white, orange, blue, tried to fool the people who went to the Olympic Park. That, you know, the area's safe. People are gonna be walking through white flats and apartments thinking, oh, what a nice area. All of a sudden, yo, come here. Give me your money. You're trying to trick the
I
people.
don't want to mention about things, but
Look, before the Olympics, yeah, it's like the police almost done a sweep down on so many people. I mean, they sweep them off the street like rubbish. It could have been me, just walking down.
quickly. Yeah, you see the white people in Brixton. Just quickly, yeah.
I don't like
No, I'm not saying white
Nah,
people.
man,
I'm
not gonna lie. I don't like generalizing
I'm
colour.
not generalizing.
You
yeah.
are you just said white people.
I mean it in terms of like you remember when you said that they didn't get they've never been robbed.
Again, you've generalized saying white people.
I'm not. Alright, some white people. Yeah. Did they get robbed in Brixton?
What? Oh, you mean the upper class people?
Yeah, upper class. People.
Basically, yeah, the upper class.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say white people. I mean like the high class people, innit?
Yeah, the upper class people, like the one with more money, like where we used to live, the rich live with the poor, and we was poor at the time. We still are poor, to be honest. But we was living where it was poor, yeah, and the rich live right next to us, but they were never affected. Never affected. I used to get robbed a couple times. I used to get into fights. It was normal. I mean, it was normal. But you ask a rich person who lived in Brixton, like, yo, do you find it dangerous around here? He's like, well, it's dangerous, but it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, that was the message I was trying to get across. Yeah.
That's what you mean, and that used to baffle me. I'd be like, really? You live around the corner, but the same crime doesn't affect you? It's like, it's weird.
No,
It's
you
like
see houses.
poor people only affect other poor people, and it's sad. It's sad.
But you see these houses, yeah, like some nice houses, yeah, and right opposite you're gonna see these estates, and then you're like, wow, all I have to do is cross the road, and I'm in like the estates, isn't it? And then cross the other road.
Reminds me of my
rich area.
school.
It's that division, you know. It's like, yeah, we're here, and you're there.
And another thing, one thing I
Bill
don't like,
Gates and Jay-Z, you know, type of level.
one thing I don't like here is, say, see my school? My school was surrounded by estates. I went to school in a place called Battersea, yeah.
We went to Battersea Park.
I got love for Battersea, but let's just say Battersea didn't treat me well when I was going to school there, yeah. Because I didn't live
there.
there.
Do you want to mention the school?
I'm not mentioning my school. You can guess if you know Battersea and it's surrounded by estates.
It begins with an S. That's what I'm gonna say. That's the only clue. It begins with an S.
Anyway, what I'm saying is it's surrounded by estates everywhere you go. I remember one time I was allowed to leave school early, and I saw this little boy a year younger than me. He was bunking school. I don't know what he was doing, yeah. And I was gonna go before him, and I went toilet. As I came out again to leave school, that same boy was being robbed by two boys covered up in balaclavas, yeah. I was like, oh my, I was gonna go that way. And he had his arms around him like, yo, let's go around the corner. I know what happened.
Wait, what did he do to him
got,
around the corner?
He got robbed.
Oh, about
For everything. He got
say.
I remember one time, one guy got robbed, yeah, and he basically ran home naked. I hated school. I hated school because...
No, he wasn't naked, like, pants gone as well.
I mean, everything flapping. He was naked, man.
How the hell did you get back home, bro? Like, what?
He had to go home naked. The whole full Monty and everything, Murph.
Wow.
That's why I didn't like school. School wasn't in a safe area, and I had to take 2 buses to get home. I hate... Oh, man. But I got love for Battersea. It is what it is. I mean, it's a tough area, man. But again, the rich live with the poor. Or, I don't want to say the rich and the poor, but... You know what I mean? Like, there's rich people who live there, but they're not affected by what happens in the estates. And that's just how it is, man. Man, I hate school. I mean, the only way to get to a bus stop to get home was to pass through the estates. And it was like an obstacle course. Sometimes someone might stop you and try and rob you, or it might happen to the person next to you, and then you can run away. Man, it was an obstacle course, man.
Anything else you want to say?
It was an obstacle course, man. Man, I hated school. I hated school.
But it mentioned everything, man.
Yeah, man. Well, we haven't mentioned everything, but yeah, we just...
Idiots.
It's got too long, the video.
And I meant, okay, last one. Idiots on road. What's that about?
Idiots on road. Alright, another thing.
Drinking one.
One thing I don't like here, and this happens in London. We got double-decker buses, yeah. Okay, I hate. It's not as much. I don't get this as much now, yeah. But I hate this. I hate people screwing me on the bus. Alright, pause. When I say screwing, I mean screwing with your face. So people looking through like. In the bus. They're not in the bus, but they're looking in the bus like.
Yeah, that's funny.
I have no choice. When I'm in the bus, I have no choice but to look out the window. And there's already one idiot looking at me, looking for trouble. I'm thinking, what's this prick looking at me for?
No,
man.
I know, this is funny.
I hate that, man.
This funny situation happened once. I was passing in Croydon, yeah. Croydon's not that dangerous anyway, but what happened was some guy was looking at me. No, not looking at me, looking at the guy behind me. And I thought he was looking at me. And the guy behind me was screwing at this guy. And then I was thinking it was me the whole time. So basically what happened was this guy literally went from the opposite bit, not the opposite of the bit of the bus, but I don't know, I think he changed seats just so he was at the side of the bus to stare at him. And he stared at him, yeah, and like he went through all of that trouble just to stare at this guy because he thought he was staring into the bus. So he thought, oh, if he's going to stare at the bus, then why don't I stare at him? And then he stared at him, and then the guy got proper, like, ready, like, pumped up. Yeah, he wanted to get out of the bus and beat him up or something. I was just thinking, like...
He was getting gassed.
I was just like, yo, like, you had to look at the guy to get, like, pumped up and everything. I was thinking, like, what's the point? Like, you're going to start a fight for no reason. This guy was just trying to act bad, obviously, because, you know, he's with his people. He's thinking, oh, you know, it's tough. But then that guy looked at him in the bus, and he just looked like a little kid. He was like, oh, you know... And I'm not as big as I thought I was. But yeah, man, that was funny, man. That guy went through all that effort just to stare at him, man. Like, really?
Yeah, I mean, like, guys who do that, are you gay or something? Like, why are you looking at me? Don't look at me. If you're not a girl, don't be staring at me. I swear down. I swear down. Don't be looking at me.
You swear
like, look
down.
at me, yeah, but don't
swear
be
down.
Don't be look. The worst one, I remember one guy was looking at me like this. Not even screwing, just staring at me like this.
Was he disabled?
Bruv, he wasn't disabled. I felt uncomfortable. I was clutching my fists together inside of my pockets. Like, if he... I don't know. I don't know. What do you mean you're smiling at me? Say something if you're smiling at me. Like, oh, right, you look funny. I've seen you before. But he was just looking at me like... I'm just thinking, nah.
Is it going to be a fight? What am I going to do? Should I call the police? No, don't call the police. That's snitching. Then you go straight into killing someone, and then you're spending the rest of your life in prison. What's that gonna do, man? Then you're gonna leave me and mum to fend, like to like live alone, and then mum has to give up the house, and then my dad as well. You know, we're all going, and then we go to hell somehow because I don't know, like because you committed a crime, and then bam, life is over.
Oh yeah, free all the people in prison who are trying to change their lives and they've been innocently locked up.
Degrees as
My
well.
heart goes out to
Can you get a degree in uni now? Oh no, I meant in
Oh, we need to end this.
What's his name? Prison. Can you get a degree in prison?
I don't know. I know you
I
can.
don't know, but apparently you can get like level 2s and that.
Yeah, you can get.
MVQs and stuff, isn't it?
You can get up to a certain level. But let's end this, man.
Are you sure?
It's 25 minutes.
Oh yeah, okay. So
It's
if you
almost
enjoyed
30
this
minutes, man.
if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Yeah.
You're gonna end it like that?
Yeah, and I'm just waiting for somebody to turn it off, you know, because it's just...
God, you're.
No, because I got respect for you. I'm gonna do it.
Before I punch you, bruv, just do it, man.
Or what? Do so. I'm joking. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, whatever you want to do, and
Yeah.
peace. Smile.
I'm not. You're a loser, bruv. Like
Smile.
you messed up the video. I ain't smiling.
I'm joking.
I'm not smiling.